Yo, what's up, everybody? Akeem here, and in today's Fix of Games news, we've got some new details on the Switch 2 after some leaks surfaced online. Plus, Atari is getting into the handheld space as well. All this and more in your Daily Fix. We've got some Switch 2 leaks that give us a bit of insight on what to expect from the next Nintendo handheld entry. Now, the patent for the device was filed back in July of 2023, which describes AI image upscaling tech that'll function to keep video game download sizes small. And with it, they'll be able to fit on physical cartridges, presenting up to 4K textures. And the leaks themselves showcase the internal components of the next Switch device, including the motherboard. Now, in the leaked images, you can see an NVIDIA Tegra T239 chip. Now, we obviously can't show the leaks here, but it shouldn't be too difficult for anyone to search online. Now, along with the leaked images came alleged specs that made mention of a 12 gigabyte RAM and 256 gigabytes worth of internal storage. Now, there was even a new C button on the Joy-Con of this new Switch handheld. Now, keep in mind, this is likely just a prototype, so it could be a far cry away from what the final Switch 2 product will look like. Now, this is likely the year Nintendo will reveal its next entry in the handheld space, so we'll just have to wait and see what 2025 brings. Now, it seems Call of Duty players have found a loophole in order to find out their SBMM rating from Activision. Now, the SBMM is a player's hidden skill-based matchmaking rating system Activision uses and has been collecting from players since Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, for years now, this has been a point of contention in the community, with oftentimes high-skilled COD players upset they've been thrown in lobbies with equally matched players. Now, YouTuber Exclusive Ace recently exposed a method that'll reveal a player's SBMM rating, but involves quite a few steps you'd have to take. You'll have to go to Activision's privacy page, submit a new personal info access request, log into your account that has the various COD games, then, and only then, submit a request. Then you'll have to wait a couple of days to receive the information. And the information you'll receive is quite extensive. You'll know your skill rating, and while that might be useful to you, for you to know, it doesn't necessarily aid you in figuring out what the skill level is of other players in the lobby. Now, we know SBMM is based on a player's overall performance in-game, which includes kills, deaths, wins, losses, etc. And now that we know this is a possibility to find out, I wonder how many players will go out of their way to find out their SBMM rating. And finally, get a load of Atari's Game Station Go device. The handheld was teased by Atari and a re-reveal coming to this year's CES. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. You know, you got your D-pad, face and shoulder buttons, but there's an inclusion of a trackball and paddle on the left side with a keypad on the right. It looks cool, looks retro, but what games can you expect to play on this device? You can obviously expect to play a long list of Atari retro games, and with Atari's recent acquisition of the Intellivision brand, well, we can probably look forward to certain games from Intellivision Entertainment LLC. And we can expect more information come January 7th at CES. And that about does it for your Daily Fix for today. Thank you all so much for watching. You platinumed another episode. Now that you're caught up on today's episode, please check out yesterday's video. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, stick with IGN.